Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Well, this is not your father's bantamweight division, right, DC? A lot of people would argue in this era, 135 pounds, 1 through 50 is the UFC's deepest division, and this is the champion who has emerged from that talented pack.
Yeah, it's a very tough weight class. I mean, you look at the top 15, and all these guys are so talented. But when you look at the champ, you can see that there's something different about him. It's in his swagger. It's in his abilities. It's in his idea that he is just so much better than everyone else. It's easy to poke holes in that unless he keeps winning, and that's exactly what he's done.
He's mastered the game. He's mastered the weight cut. He's got every skill in the book. Most believe it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone that champion here tonight. Well, there has already been a lot of UFC history here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. More where that came from tonight, and we are ready to go with two of the best athletes in the sport. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, the California Kid, Urijah Faber.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Faber getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like...
Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Faber. All right, so now Blood is back. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Knee on belly.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Straight punch is true.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Now some separation.
Big body kick.
And the kick lands. Left hand counter. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output at pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Nice job by Faber defensively there. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be very... Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get it off his hip.
Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Let's go.
That was a slick transition.
On to the mount.
In the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Faber. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dvalishvili. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Faber. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, relax. You're fine. It's just a little blood. You've been here before. You've been cut. No worries. We like the taste of our own blood. Now's the chance to go out there and get some.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights as this fight goes the distance. A lot of submission attempts tonight, and I think that effort in going for it will probably be enough for him to get them out.
All submission attempts aren't the same. Sometimes guys just jump up on the neck. But every time he attacked tonight, he attacked with the intention to finish. I believe that in those attempts, he should earn the victory.
Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now upon us. Really good submission attempts in the previous round. No finish on either side. You're expecting more of the same here.
I'm expecting more of the same. Both of these guys went to this fight with the idea, I'm going to get the submission. I'm the better grappler. They have a point to prove. Who's going to get to prove that point as we go forward?
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Dvalishvili. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dvalishvili. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, close guard now. Faber's in half guard. Another ground and pound strike lands. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dvalishvili. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Nice transition.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Great shot from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Faber.
Oh.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, he's got his back. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
In the half guard.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
This is a terrible position.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop!
All right, buddy. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Kickboxing 101. Faber gets the single leg takedown, well played.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Faber.
Good jab there by the champion.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nice technique on the side kick. You don't learn that overnight. Dvalishvili gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert. That guillotine is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Faber getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Oh, he's out. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Faber.
Just defensive, but offensive off his back. Great punch lands. See, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed, but I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there it is. Bruce Buffer makes it official. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Seems like everything he said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
He was so confident that he was going to get the job done. This was one of the best performances in a title fight that I've ever seen a challenger have to become champion.